right back to my channel. I have not filmed in like forever, pretty much this entire month. Just this entire month for some reason has not agreed with me. But this video is just going to be a more simple one of just going over what media I want to consume in 2025, like plans. Because I had this kind of like loosely last year. I did not finish everything, but I definitely watched more because of it last year. So I'm just going to go over what movies and shows I would like to watch, books to read, music I want to listen to, like artists in particular for that, and the creative projects I would like to complete this year. There's different amounts for each, because last year, 2 things I started that I did not complete. One I got close to, another one I was nowhere near. The first one was I wanted to watch all Studio Ghibli films, and I got close-ish. I haven't watched 6 films. A lot of them are the big ones, though, because I was kind of saving them. Didn't have like a hard set rule last year, but I had a page set up in my journal, which was to rewatch the Barbie films from my childhood. I only watched like a few, so like this year I'd like to try to watch more, because I do need to like recollect the DVDs, because I didn't keep them all. I only kept my favorites, so I can get them back. So those are the only really like movies I have planned, because I'm just not a movie person. But for shows, there's a couple shows. My main one this year that I'm planning is to watch TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for the first time 1987 series. I've already watched season 1, and then going further, because I've never watched the original. And then I want to rewatch the 2003 series, because that's my personal fave. Like, I know it's more like the darker one, because that's the one I watched when I was younger, plus the Nickelodeon version. Those 2 are the ones that of TMNT that I watched, but I'm wanting to watch both of those. I don't think that will be completed this year, truthfully, but just progress on both of them, because I don't know if I'm doing them like tandemly, or if I'm wanting to do the 1987 and then the 2003 version. Unsure. Currently, I think I'm doing the second option. But another series I would like to watch is Abbott Elementary. I really would like to start that. I've been watching a lot of clips and shorts, and it just seems like a really fun show that I'd like to watch. So I'd like to do that eventually. And then I would like to catch up. I don't know how feasible this is, because I'm very bad at watching shows and like staying like on top and stuff. I would like to catch up in 911. I'm currently only on season 2, and I've been on season 2 for a while, because for some reason, I'm just not motivated to watch, like go in to watch something again and again and again, which is stupid, because of what I watch on YouTube is like the same people over and over and over again. But I have like 2 or 3 episodes in season 2, and I'm moving on. So I'm excited for that. And I would like to start Supernatural. That was something I had, both 911 and Supernatural, I had a spread in my 2024 media journal. And I very easily could have started Supernatural earlier when I had, because I believe it's on Netflix. I had a Netflix subscription for like a month to try to watch something different. And I very easily could have done it then and started, but I just was not in the mood for it. So those are the shows. I'd like to just try to make progress in any of them. So there's that. The next one is books. This is where I'm trying to take a step back and just read physical stuff that I have, because I have only concrete like 22 books on my TBR to like 30. But the first one I would like to do is I would like to catch up on Avatar: Last Airbender comics and graphic novels. And like to catch up on all of those. I've read a random amount in versions of all of them. I know I read a lot of the single like stories. I've not read Suki's or Katara's. I know I've not read them. But I've read like the most recent one, which was Iroh's and June's and stuff. Which I need to check when the one with Zuko and Mei is coming out. The newest version. But to go off that, the stuff that I really need to read the Avatar novels. So I have Kyoshi's here. We have all of them that are out currently. So these are technically my sister's. But I'm just going to read them. So Kyoshi. These I do already have planned because the Magical Readathon by Book Roast. One of the, both prompts for me that I'm doing I'm picking the first Kyoshi and then Shadow Kyoshi fits another prompt. So these two will be read next month. So I'm excited for that. And I'll have like technically a series down, even though in my journal I don't classify these as duologies. I classify them as just one long series. But we have both of these, and I can read both of those. I don't think I'm gonna I'm not even gonna say don't think. I'm not gonna complete the entire series this year. But if I can complete at least the Kyoshi and possibly start Yangchen, that would make me happy. But the series that I do want to complete is first the Raven Cycle. I would love to complete this because I like devour these books. This is the box set, and it's like that because the third book is out. Because I'm on Blue Lily Lily Blue, so I've read the first two. I've read both the Raven Boys and the Dream Thieves last year. I only got this book for my birthday last year, so it's been like a year. Wow, it's been a year since I got these books. Time. So I devour these, like, one was 1 month, and then the next I read, like, real quickly. They were also for readathons, so I would love to read Balloon soon. I don't think it's gonna be in April, because Magical Readathon I have other books that I'm reading, but if I can fit it in, I'll be happy. And then all I'll have left is The Raven King. So I only have 2 books in this series, and I really would like to finish it, because I'm also having a lot of fun with it. So, and also they're like very easy for me to like read through. I read each of them pretty much in like 2 sittings each. Like I read half the book one day and then half the next. So that I would love to finish that series so that I get done. The other series that I would love to complete is the Shadow and Bone series. Oops, Shadow and Bone series. I've read Shadow and Bone. I do not like that these the versions with the Netflix thing there. And also, a book peeve for me is when the cover isn't all the way over. I don't understand it, and I don't like it. But obviously from this, Siege and Storm is not here because that's the book I'm on. I've read Shadow and Bone. I enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. I've already read Six of Crows duology. So my goal is to get through this, to read this, and then reread Six of Crows duology, and then continue on in the Grishaverse. So that's my goal. So both of these series only need 2 more books to finish, and I think that's very doable. Because also, it kind of doesn't really matter anymore, because these are also my sister's books. The Raven Cycle is mine, but these are also my sister's books. And before, it mattered because we didn't share a bookcase, so I just stole them from her. But we have a shared bookcase now, so it doesn't really matter. The other series that I would like to work on, there's no way that I'm finishing it, I don't want to rush through it, is Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I've never read the entire series. I've read only up to book 3. So the last 2 I've never read. And then I've decided to just read it in publication order and not to like read Chalice of Gods and like the other ones as well that are being added to this. I'm just gonna read publication order because fans and everyone else read it that way. So I'm doing that. I don't really have a concrete goal I would like to do. Maybe just like book 3. So just like catch up to where I've read before. And then see where I want to go from there. But those are the books that I'm wanting to read this year. Music-wise, I just want to listen more in general to artists I already like more like the discography. So one of them is Aurora. I really want to get more of her albums, which I should have asked for my birthday. I didn't, but listen to more of her music. Also just get into more K-pop girl groups, because I do think it's weird that like for me with K-pop personality, like content wise, I like watching boy groups, but music wise I like girl groups. So there's that. And then last but not least, the creative projects I'd like to complete this year. There's not like big ones I have like concrete in my head, besides like, because I need to start making stuff outside of gifts, because I have a hard time, because I'm always like, oh, I can give this as a gift, give this as a gift. I need to start making stuff for myself, besides like working my sketchbook and stuff. So one of the things I want to make is a Tangled themed like junk journal. I've been wanting to make one of those for a while, and I have some materials and like stuff like gifts over time that could be put forward and used to it. So I'm really excited to do that, and I do think I'm going to be starting / also finishing that soonish. I think once I get like everything else like situated and up to date with everything, I'm going to start that. I also would like to do 4 like kind of big sewing projects. I have one in particular already kind of planned out for a gift for my mom's birthday, and the other 3 I don't have any clue. I also don't know what constitutes as big for me, because the thing is with sewing, you can be like, oh, an item of clothing or something. I don't know if any of us could be clothing per se, because I feel hesitant hand stitching something that needs to go through the wash. So I'm not that strong, because very, very beginning sewer, because I don't have a sewing machine. If I had one, I'd feel more confident in saying, like, yes, a piece of clothing. Because I have used a sewing machine before, but hand stitching, I'm not confident in that well. So we'll see what that is. And then also catch up on whips. I do not want as much ongoing stuff as I have now. It is too much. It's overwhelming, and stuff never gets done. So I need to have like these, like, because I had a box. You've seen, I don't know if I've shown it on this channel or not. I have a box of stuff that is my whips, and I do not want them to go outside that box, and they kind of already have for a while, so I need to finish those things up. I can have like 2 projects going on. I had 2 or 3 different projects going on at a time, because if stuff is needing to dry, of course I'm not gonna wait like the entire time for it to dry if it needs 24 or 48 hours. because I like to leave for 48 hours, usually stuff that needs to be 24-hour dry, to make sure it's dry. So, like, so if it needs that time to dry, I'm not going to wait on it to just finish the project. But the thing is, once it's dry, then it needs to be worked on and finished. I did get a lot of it out, because I do it by item, not by, like, what the product is. I got a lot out because the hair clips were, like, a lot, but I also need to start just making more, leather things, because we finally got more leather back in, more veggie leather, and so I need to start making some more stuff, and I need to make some more journals, because I need to make some out of the purple and stuff. So that's gonna just add more projects. The main, like, big thing that's being hold up currently is still clay pieces in sketchbooks. Those things progress needs to be made. And it's just, I just need to slowly start doing them because they're gonna take a long time and it's a lot of the repetitiveness of it. But it needs to be done. So that is all the media I would like to consume in 2025. Of course, stuff will probably pop up here and there. So I will just consume that, and you will probably see it in my media journal when it comes to it. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Peace.